Hello boys and girls. If you're watching this video, it means that you have finished your problem solving for today, and now we are going to look at the solution together. If you haven't done your problem solving yet, quickly turn this video off, do your problem solving, and then come back to it. Right, let's look at the first one together. It says that Michael has 42 stars. 42 stars in his maths book and 27 stars in his literacy book. That is the story. Now there's a question. It says, how many stars did Michael have all together? Now all together, remember, is a word that tells us we're going to add this and this together to see how many stars he has all together. Now, there are different ways of doing this problem. With smaller numbers, you could draw all the stars and then count them up to see how many you have. For some of you, you might have done it like this. You might have shown me that there are 10, 20, 30, 42 stars and another 27, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you count those up to see how many stars altogether. But lately we have been working on adding two-digit numbers, big two-digit numbers just like this. So some of you might have done 42 plus 27 equals. Now we know to keep this number because we're going to count on from there, plus, and we are going to break the second number into its tens and its units. So let's say the number 27. So 20 and 7 make that number. So first we're going to add the 20. 42 plus 20 equals 42, 52, 62. Now we've added the 20, we need to go on to add 7. So we will say 62 plus 7 equals 69. 7 plus 2, or 2 plus 7 equals 9, so 62 plus 7 will equal 69. But we're not finished yet because the question asks how many stars altogether. Oops, Mrs. King forgot to put 69 up there. So we know that there are 69, not pigs, not cats, but stars all together. Our next story says that I have 48 sweets. And what happens is I eat 30 of them. That's the story. My question is, how many sweets do I have left? Now, if I eat, it means I'm going to have less. And when we do a sum that talks about less, we always use a minus sign. So let's have a look. I started with 48. Because I ate some, I'm going to take away. And the story tells me I ate 30 of them. We've been practicing subtracting whole numbers. 48 minus 30 is 48. 38, 28, 18. So I have 18 sweets left. I've not finished. because I need to write my answer now. So how many sweets do I have left? I have 18 sweets. My third story goes like this. I look in 3 rock pools. In each rock pool, I see 10 sea urchins. That's my story. So I go and look in 1 rock pool and I see 10 urchins. I look in a second rock pool, I see 10 urchins. And I look in a third rock pool and see 10 urchins. How many sea urchins did I see all together? So that is my question. How many sea urchins all together? Now we spoke earlier that all together tells me that I'm going to add. So let's have a look. In this rock pool, I see 10. In this rock pool, I see another 10. And in this rock pool, I also see 10. So you might notice that what I have here is 3 groups of 10. And I can do this as a plus sum. I can say 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals 10, 20, 30. Now, some of you I know already know the sign when we are doing groups of. We will be looking at it when we get back to school. But some of you might have written that you have 3 groups of 10, which equals 30. We're not finished yet, remember? We need to write our answer to our question. We have 30 sea urchins. Make sure as you are marking your work that you spelled sea urchins correctly because it is in the story. Right, boys and girls, we're nearly there. Our last story sum for today. The story tells me that I buy 8 packets of sweets. It also tells me that there are 5 sweets in each packet. That's the story. And here's my question. How many sweets do I have all together? There's that all together word again. So I know that I am going to be adding the sweets all together. Now let's have a look. The first thing it tells me is that I buy 8 packets. So I'm going to draw those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packets. Now, the story tells me there are 5 sweets in each packet. 5 in that one, 5 in that one, and 5 in each of them. So we know we're doing all together. So I can say that there are 5 plus 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 5 equals. Now I can use my counting in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I know that I have 40 sweets. If I look at this picture and this sum, which is repeated addition, I know that I'm looking at groups of. So again, some of you might have written that you have 8 groups of 5 sweets, which gives you 40 sweets altogether. Remember, I'm not finished yet. I need to write my answer. How many sweets altogether? 40 sweets. Right, boys and girls, now that we've gone through all of these problem sums, you will see whether you have done them correctly or whether you've made a mistake or maybe left out a part somewhere. So you're going to turn the video off now and you're going to go back to those problem solving sums where you need to make a correction, and you're going to try again. Good luck with that, boys and girls.